no matter where you're at, we can drop in different content all over. Isn't that right, babe?
Yes.
All right, let's rock and roll. And we are going to start with our soup because the wontons, a little meticulous to make, very easy, very straightforward. But we want to get, of course, everything rocking and rolling here with the soup, because the soup's one of those things you can get everything going and then get it simmering. Saw you guys. You'll have to read that because I already left my screen.
Yeah, Thunderous Latte says, saw you guys at the NWA Christmas market. New fan. Oh, that's awesome.
Right on. Representing the hometown. It's good to see you here. I'm glad you had some time in your day to stop on by. And Torden trying to get in a little jelly. All right, let's flip it back over to the overhead here. We've got some beautiful ground pork, and we are going to keep this simple and build different layers of flavor, and I'm going to show you how to make a spicy version of this at the end. Now, when it comes to seasoning everything, if only somebody came up with a magical seasoning that just really is like all-purpose and can be used on so many different cooking devices. Oh, wait! There is! Bam! We're going to be using right here a little Montana Max's Mountain Magic, our all-purpose go-to garlic onion love, and we're going to keep our base layer with our meat seasoning up here real easily. Let's get a little olive oil in that pan. Oh, there we go. And we don't want no sticky. If we do, that's not a huge deal. We can always remove that from the bottom of the pot. There we go. Some Facebook love coming in there. Gotta love that. Quentin, sauce. Steph giving the love to Thunderous Latte. I love it. I love. And then, of course, we're going to use one of Jen's favorite tools, the meat smashy, right?
Dana's Kitchen.
Dana, you're here. We are. How are you? Dana's Kitchen, of course, amazing Twitch streamer. Her and Robbie, power couple on the Twitcherverse, based out of Texas there. And it's a privilege to call them good friends of ours as well. Dana, it's good to see you. How are you doing? I know, clickety-clackety. It's good to see you, Dana. How are you and Robbie doing? I hope you had a wonderful New Year. Jen dropping the shout out there. If you're on Twitch, if you're not on Twitch, get on Twitch and give Dana a follow. It's always fun. And then Dana's giving the love to Jen as well. All right, pan's heating up. Let's go ahead and get this pork in here, and then we'll season and chop. There we go. We are off to the races. Pan's nice and hot. We got a sizzle. Let's get cooking, right?
Yes.
You ready, babe?
Yes, I am.
You got to see if we remember how to do this. It's a whole different thing when you're live. All right. Let's get a little Mountain Magic in there. Nice hefty dose to that. And let's go ahead and start breaking that up. Let's flip it over to the second camera here.
Quentin says it's a shame that the customs take so much money if I shipped from America to Belgium. Otherwise, I'd have all the spices and sauces.
I know. Shipping is a rough deal. Trust me, even in the States, it's a rough deal. All right, let's go ahead and get that broken up nicely here. There we go. Giving you a nice overhead perspective there. There we go. And we got some smells already happening. Let's get a little bit more seasoning and get that in, because we want to season that all the way through. There's our little Mountain Magic, and let's give it a little razzle dazzle. Woo. Gotta love it. Remember, it's much easier to put it in than it is to take it out. Facebook love flashing blue on that pan. Outstanding. And we're going to go ahead and get that mixed up. Don't be afraid to hop in that chat. Let us know you're here. Remember, every share, like, all that good stuff helps us out in those algorithms and things that the kids talk about. And we appreciate every one of those. And we just appreciate you taking some time with us here on this beautiful Sunday, wherever you're at, right? All right. So we're getting that broken up nicely there. It's not going to take a long time to cook this down. We'll actually transfer it out, use a little bit of that pork fat. And I'm going to turn that heat down just a touch there. Ooh. Off to the races. I love it.
Quentin, oh my gosh, has been following us for 2 years, 1 month, 26 days, and 17 hours. Oh my goodness.
2 years as part of the Max Pack. And when you follow, you join our family, right? If it doesn't matter what platform you're on, you're part of the family here, which we affectionately call
the Max Pack.
That's right, the Max Pack, because we are stronger together. One world, One world united by food, flavor, and love. Let's get it nice.
Steph's almost at the 2-year mark, or the
Steph,
1-year mark.
Steph coming in hot right there.
Nice,
Love it.
Steph.
All right.
Time goes by fast.
Indeed, it does, doesn't it? Just keeps rolling away. All right, beautiful white onion here on the cutting board. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Let's go ahead and rock and roll it. And that is working. How about that? Good stuff. Good stuff. I guess I can see it on that screen. Just my eyes aren't so good. Best international family. I couldn't agree more. It's so awesome if you guys get to know each other. For example, Quentin's from Belgium, Torden Trident, and Laffy, both from Norway. We've got people from Germany,
Canada.
Ormer dropping in there from the Isle of Guernsey, and of course all of our friends across the United States and Canada and South America. I mean, really,
all over.
all over.
We got a map to prove it.
We do. We do.
Yes,
all right.
we still got the map, Quentin.
Yes, we do. We've been having to rework some of our cameras because we were using some Amazon cameras in our previous setup, and Amazon was like, you know what, we're no longer going to support these. So we're working on some reworks for some of those things as well. All right, beautiful white onion here. We're going to be using yellow onion and some green onions. Diverse interest. Hello, long time no see. Coming in. How are you doing? It is good to see you, diverse interest.
Hello.
Catching you here in the winter season. Loving it. It's good to see you. How have you been?
We've got some new watchers on Facebook as well. Marcia Webb Worley says you're showing some energy to the sleepy old lady.
I'm trying. I'm
never
excited.
short on energy.
I'm excited that we're all here together. All right, let's go ahead and get this onion taken care of real quick here. We're going to go ahead and slice this down real quickly, keeping our fingers back so we don't go ahead and cut those off. There we go. We got some Facebook love. Austin, how are you? It's good to see you. Cheers to you. Loving it. There we go. Some more Facebook love. I love the lights. I love the lights. I'm starting to get excited. Marcia. Marcia.
He's been excited all day.
I think this calls for a kitchen party. This happened to you. Just watching you report like this. We're going to burn some calories and we're going to eat some calories. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Lucas. Yeah, people are getting excited. Let's go. This one goes on for a long time. I actually forgot how long. Might have to
You need me up there to keep going. And next time.
Quick dance appearance at the kitchen party. Soto says, Jesus, that dog. I know, we just rescued her. How great.
She doesn't know what's happening, you're right.
Neither
do I half the time.
We just had to have a roof repair done recently, and the roofers that came over to do the repair on a roof saw the dog and they said, oh my gosh, that dog doesn't even look real. They thought it was a stuffed animal. Yeah. All right.
It did.
Let's catch my breath here. Make sure we're not burning our pork. We're coming along nicely there. Loves it. Loves it.
We got to get back into the burn your calories.
I know. We might have to bring that. We might have to bring that back. Might have to bring that back. There we go.
Jumping jacks. Yes.
All right. So we're going to go ahead
Yes,
real
please.
quick, finish off this onion because that will be the next component of our soup, right? Because when I soup, you soup, you soup. We're going to go ahead and just slice those out. And then we will start cooking those down as soon as the pork is finished. Easy, right?
Easy.
All right. Let's get our garlic rocking and rolling here and get everything moving right along, shall we?
We haven't really updated people, babe, what we've been up to.
Why don't you give them the update there, sweetheart?
Oh, well.
You got to throw it out there.
We've had a few things going on. We've been teaching live in-person classes. Many of you guys know that. We've been adding to that. We've got more retail partners and another new venue slash partner that's wanting us to do some classes there. We're getting out on the road, looking at competition, cooking competition season. ahead of us here and making our plans. So we've got all kinds of fun stuff.
Jesse James, welcome in. It's good to see you. Says that dog was like, take me back to the shelter after that dancing. Jesus loves 8-ball. Did I hear Jesus? Welcome in, Jesus. It's good to see you. Welcome in. How are you today? We are cooking up some lovely food here, streaming across all 3 major platforms, YouTube, Twitch, and of course the Facebook. We're happy no matter where you join us, of course. All right, let's go ahead, get some garlic ready to go here. We've got 2 large cloves of garlic that we are gonna go ahead and split these up and then dice these. We're gonna get everything prepped up, ready to go. Doing great, excellent. I would expect nothing less. I'd expect nothing less. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and smash that garlic down here. Real nice and easy. Let's go ahead and dice it. Very carefully, very finely, right? We're gonna unleash that power. Pancake! Max, you told me to try cornstarch in my baked wedge seasoning, and it changed my life. Pancake! I told you I would not lead you astray. I am so glad that that worked for you. Awesome. It does make a huge difference. It does make a huge difference, and you get crispy on those wedges. It's so delicious. I love it. I love it when we can spread a little knowledge. It's good to see you, of course, as well. Welcome in. Hopefully you're having a wonderful weekend. All right.
It is gorgeous here. Gorgeous day.
Yeah.
On the mountain.
It's been a wacky, wild weather seasoning, right?
And for those of you that just joined in, we're going to be cooking outside. So we'll show you around out there. Just had to let the dog out. It is just, I don't know how warm it is today, in the 50s.
Yeah, I think we're supposed to hit right up around that area. Quentin says, Max, I love your shirt. Well, thank you. Thank you. I picked it out today all by myself. All right, let's check this pork here. Let's kick it back over to the stove cam here real quickly. See what kind of color we got going on. Look at that.
My, look who it is.
Who's coming in here? Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and sound the alarm. He's buff. He's the stuff, and that's right. The ladies can't get enough. Mr. Bagel, how are you doing? Welcome in straight from the UK. It is good to see you, Buff Bagel.
Flex, he's flexing.
He is. He's the buffest bagel of them all. It is good to see you. Marcia says Wednesday it's supposed to be 65. Yes. Yes.
Oh yeah, it is.
That is why
Isn't
we
that awesome?
do not miss living up north. Isn't that right, sweetheart?
Oh yeah, especially this time of year.
Especially this time of year, yes. All right, our pork's looking good. I went ahead and got a plate with a paper towel here, and let's go ahead and get ourselves a slotted spoon. We're just gonna make sure we got everything all good in there. Now, we don't want to cook this all internal temperature for any ground protein. Pretty much across the board, we're looking at 165 degrees, right? This is going to continue to cook in our soup, so we don't want to cook it all the way to 165, but we want it mostly cooked, right? Mostly cooked through, because it will continue in temperature to rise, okay? And that's one of those like old Italian tricks. They actually would put in basically completely raw meats into their pasta sauces and stuff, because they'd sit and simmer and stew for hours and hours and hours all day, and then they would cook all the way through and meld those flavors. That is not happening here. We're moving a little bit quicker as we make our soup. There we go. So we're just going to remove that pork, seasoned up with a little of that Mountain Magic.
Yes, Buff, it has been a hot minute since we've been on. We are so glad to be back. We've missed all of you guys.
Absolutely.
And we are going to be more regular. We do promise. My gosh, we just had a really busy spell, and we've got some new things we've been doing, so it's been a little bit crazy, but we're back at it, right?
That's right. You know, it's one of those things, you know, everyone on the Twitchiverse will remember when we launched our sauces, then we launched our seasonings, and little did we know that people really, really enjoy them. So it's really taken the forefront, especially in that fall-winter season. So, you know, but now we're back. We're back. We're rocking and rolling. And speaking of rocking and rolling, we've got a hot pan. And we've got a little bit of pork fat in there. That's a pretty lean pork. So I'm just going to add